Jeffree Star is talking about Kat Von D again. He is really digging in the history books here for some attention.
Hey Shelby Bells, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for tuning in for another video. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name's Shelby. I'm the crazy cat lady of the drama community here on YouTube. I bring you the tea 7 days a week with the help of my investigative research team, Mr. and Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty is the brains around here and Mr. Kitty is the face, which sometimes means that he brings us a little bit of clickbait. It's easy to forgive him because he's so cute. So if you like cats and you like tea, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget that all Shelby Bells ring the bell.
Okay, let's get into this drama. So before we even get into that, I want to just take a couple minutes to just talk about like how grateful I am to be back on YouTube again, like full time, doing 7 videos a week and doing my shorts and all of this, and just kind of like, I guess just say thank you in a way for all of you guys who stuck around through my few months of not really uploading as much and kind of doing other things. And a lot of you guys might be watching these videos and being like, well, Shelby, you know, you said you weren't going to be doing drama anymore and all you've been uploading is drama videos. Well, I said that, I did say that at one point, and then I redirected and said, hey, you know, if there's something interesting to me that I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about it. And it just so happens these past few weeks, there's been a lot of drama stuff going on that I want to talk about. So that's what I'm doing. And thank you guys for still being here, the ones that are still here and still supporting me. And also welcome. I have a lot of new subscribers that I've gained since I've kind of come back full time. And I just want to say hello and thank you for being here. I've had a lot of really successful shorts on YouTube that have just kind of blown up, and it's so weird how it'll happen. Like the shorts will have been posted for like literally sometimes like 3 weeks, and they'll just shoot up in the algorithm and they'll get like thousands and thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of views. And a lot of you guys are here from those. So if you're here from, you found me through a short or something, welcome to my channel and thank you for watching some of my longer form content. I'm very happy that you're here and that you're new here, and just remember that now you're a Shelby Bell since you subscribed, and remember that all Shelby Bells ring the bell, and that just means that you click the notification bell so you're notified of all my future videos. So thank you guys. I just wanted to say that in a video because I haven't yet, and I do have a lot of gratitude for being back here on YouTube and posting 7 videos a week again, and I'm back in my grind, back in my swing of things, and it's so fulfilling, and I'm really enjoying being back in the comment section with you guys. And I've really found a good balance between my personal life, YouTube, and work again, and I'm really excited for what's to come. So thank you if you're new here for coming, and if you've been here and you've stayed, or you've recently come back because I'm posting a lot again, welcome back. Thank you for sticking around, all of that. So anyway, let's get into this video. So Jeffree Star has been on this like podcast, like, I mean, he was busy. He went to New York a couple weeks ago and he did a lot of podcasts, and those have been being released the past couple weeks. And it just, I mean, Jeffree Star has been giving me endless content the past few days, honey, okay? The past few weeks, Jeffree Star has kept me booked and busy because in these podcasts he went and rehashed all kind of old drama from all of his scandals in his past, dating all the way back to the Kat Von D drama. So if you guys aren't even caught up on this, because it's been several years since this happened, if you like weren't watching Jeffree back then, if you're new to Jeffree Star, if you're new to the beauty community or whatever, Jeffree Star used to be best friends with Kat Von D, the tattoo lady, the girl from, I think it's LA Ink, the tattoo artist who opened up her own makeup brand, the Kat Von D Beauty brand. Which, interesting fact, my first ever like eyeshadow palette from Sephora was by Kat Von D makeup. So side note, but it's now owned by KVD. It's a different brand now. She sold her brand, but now it's KVD Vegan Beauty, and it's like not having to do anything with Kat Von D anymore. And she's been in so many like scandals for not wanting to vaccinate her children and all of these things that Kat Von D has been through. But anyway, she was best friends with Jeffree Star at a certain point, and Jeffree's, okay, well, I'm just gonna play for you what he had to say in the podcast, so roll it.
the lowest point?
Ooh, I think in the pandemic when all eyes were on the internet,
Right.
and ex-friends of mine made up some crazy, vicious lies, and just the internet like exploded, and it was on CNN, and all of a sudden,
The tattoo lady?
no,
I don't want to say her name.
oh no, that was years before.
Oh, sorry, I'm aging
Yeah.
myself now.
No, but that was a lot of drama because that was my real best friend. I think people forget I'm not just entertainment. I have a heart. I do have a little bit of empathy.
Yeah.
And my best friend of over 12 years backstabbed me in front of the internet.
Yeah,
it
that was
fucking
fucked
hurt.
up.
We can laugh now. It's been years, but oh my God, that was awful.
Yeah.
Wait, can I ask what he
Kat
did?
Von D.
Yeah.
happened?
He's like, who the fuck? Yeah.
What happened?
She just turned on me because I was growing and
Bigger
things
than
were-
Jealous. She was,
the roles were changing and I started a brand. And then she tried to take credit and make up all these lies, and it was very bizarre.
Well, you came
It
out on
worked out
top.
great. Yeah,
I was
it
just
was
saying,
very
you came out on
bizarre.
top. You seem to be doing.
She landed
But
unbelievably.
I've had a bad track record of friends fucking me over. So then it makes it, well, maybe it is him. And I get it. But I don't care. But yes, it's been a fucking roller coaster. Montezuma's revenge. And I don't mean my ass.
karma always comes around. Well, to your
So Jeffree's side of the story is that, you know, he was getting really successful on YouTube and with his makeup brand and all of these things, and he was gaining a lot of relevancy, gaining a lot of fame, gaining a lot of money, and that Kat Von D got jealous, and so she kind of like backstabbed him or whatever, is basically what Jeffree Star is saying. But I think it's very interesting that Jeffree is even kind of like, because here's the thing, Jeffree didn't originally bring it up. It on camera. It was the guys hosting the podcast. But I don't know how it would work, but I feel like Jeffree was probably given a list of topics that were going to be discussed on this podcast, and maybe even had to contribute topics of discussion that maybe they could ask him for the podcast, because I feel like it just seems like that's something that Jeffree would do. I feel like Jeffree wouldn't go into a podcast interview not knowing any kind of questions they're going to be asking him, not clearing or saying that they can't talk about certain things, giving them a list of do's and don'ts. I feel like that's just something that I feel like Jeffree would have to have happen for him to agree to go on a podcast. So while it wasn't Jeffree who initially brought the subject of Kat Von D up in the podcast, I do feel like he knew it was going to come up beforehand. And possibly, it might have been his idea to bring it up. Because that is such ancient old news that it's like, does anyone even care anymore? I mean, quite honestly, the answer is no. The answer is no. People don't care about Kat Von D and Jeffree Star drama anymore. But when you bring it up, it makes people start talking and like, oh, do you remember what this what happened with Jeffree Star? Or what happens is they start searching, oh, I didn't know what happened with that, let's look it up. So they'll start looking up, Googling Jeffree Star Kat Von D, or YouTubing Jeffree Star Kat Von D, and all of a sudden his name is being pushed again, and he's being more relevant again. He's talking about all these old things and getting drama and attention on himself again. I think Jeffree, I'm just gonna say it, Jeffree Star was honestly a genius for going on this little podcast tour that he did, because it sparked him back into a lot of relevancy just in time for the launch of this, I'm sorry, no shade, this is what I consider to be kind of busted launch he just launched with Cotton Candy Queen. Look, it's cute, but the eyeshadow palette, girl, we've seen the eyeshadow palette in other palettes before. Some of those colors look like they're from the Jawbreaker or any other palette, you know. It's just like we've seen the same. We're tired of eyeshadow palettes. Now, I will say, in this collection, the liquid blushes, I'm into those. I actually want to get one, but I'm not allowing myself to because I don't need any more makeup. But I would love to try the liquid blushes from the Jeffree Star Cotton Candy Queen collection. I really would. You know, as far as the eyeshadow palette, girl, we're tired of it. I would just honestly not even release a palette with a collection, but I know that people collect the palette. Do people still collect them? I'm sure people still collect them. I mean, I wasn't inspired when I saw it. I thought the liquid blushes, I liked those. I wasn't inspired by it, okay? And so, but anyway, he went on this podcast tour just in time for the launch of this busted little collection. I probably shouldn't say it's busted. I really probably should be nicer than that. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, so for this collection, and it's got people talking. It's got people talking. I mean, his name is, I mean, he brought up in other videos I have about this, he brought up James and Tati again. That's I have a video about that. He talked about Mikayla, so I have a video about that. The only people that he didn't really talk about, at least that I heard or what's come out so far, he didn't talk about Manny and Laura that I've seen. Now, when he brings up Manny and Laura, then we'll know he is reaching in the trenches back there to try and find, you know, stuff to make himself relevant or popular again. I just don't know. I mean, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, why didn't he talk about Manny and Laura? Because listen, he talked about James and Tati, he talked about Mikayla, he talked about Kat Von D, but he did not mention Manny and Laura. I wonder if there's a reason he can't mention Manny and Laura. I wonder if there's like some sort of like legal stuff in the background to where he can't mention Manny or Laura, because Laura and Manny never mentioned Jeffree either. Ever. I wonder if there's some sort of like something behind the scenes. That honestly, I think I just cracked it, you guys. Jeffree Star can't talk about Manny Mua and Laura Lee. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, because he talked about everybody else. Why wouldn't he talk about them too? Did he? By the way, you guys, I ate an edible, so I don't know. But I feel like, yeah. Okay, I think I just cracked the code. I think I figured it out. Jeffree Star and Laura Lee and Manny Mua, they have some sort of legally binding agreement where they can't talk about each other online anymore. I figured it out. Because there's no way that he would have talked about everybody else but not them. That was a big drama that happened with him. And if he's talking about all the other big dramas that happen with him in a way to boost his relevancy, and he's okay talking about every other drama, but he's not okay with talking about them, that's crazy. There's gotta be something legal with it. There's gotta be something legal. Anyway, this video took a weird turn, but let me know what you think in the comment section down below about Jeffree Star mentioning Kat Von D in this interview and all of these other dramas he's had, except for Manny and Laura, actually. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you liked today's video, leave me a cloud emoji, because I think that we don't have cotton candy emoji, so leave me a cloud emoji in the comment section down below if you love this video. Aside from that, that's going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all my future videos when they do post. Remember that all Shelby bells ring the bell. And yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, YouTube should be suggesting a couple more down here for you to choose from, so I'd love it if you did that. Aside from that, I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.